The Chiss were a blue-skinned, near-human sentient species that possessed red eyes and dark blue hair. They hailed from the planet Scylla. The Chiss Ascendancy was the governing body of the Chiss. Their domain was located in the unknown regions. They had little contact with the rest of the galaxy. Until Grand Admiral Thrawn's ascent in the ranks of the Galactic Empire, their existence was regarded as mostly a legend, even within the unknown regions. The Chiss were near humans, meaning their shape, features, and dimensions were greatly similar to those of humans. However, some notable differences being that their skin was blue, their hair is shimmering blue-black, and their eyes are glowing red. Because of those two first characteristics, they were frequently mistaken for Pantorans, blue-skinned humanoids from Pantora, although Pantorians did not have red eyes. Besides their coloration, Chiss eyes are slightly better than those of humans, their visible spectrum edging a little into the infrared range. Additionally, their hearing was sharper. Force sensitivity, referred to as sight by the Chiss, was incredibly rare and manifested in limited abilities, namely precognition, which was third sight, and telepathy, which was known as second sight. These Force-sensitive Chiss were almost always female. Their abilities diminished as they grew older and eventually disappeared. The secret of the second and third sights were among the best kept secrets in the Chiss Ascendancy, to such an extent that many Chiss themselves were unaware of their full extent, or even of their existence. While he was familiar with the intricacies of third sight, Chiss Imperial Grand Admiral Myth Rao Narudu knew of the existence of second sight, but was unaware of its abilities. Girls identified with the ability to use this sight were trained to act as navigators for the Chiss fleet through the treacherous hyperspace routes of the unknown regions. They were known as the Ozali Esahembo, the Chun word for Skywalker. The ruling class of the Chiss Ascendancy was known as the Aristocra. The Chiss military consisted of the Chiss Expansionary Defense Fleet. The primary Chiss language was Chen. Through in their rare contacts with outsiders, the Chiss used the Sea-Bisti trade language. Written communications was done in the Chiss script. Most Chiss names were multisyllabic and consisted of three distinct parts, as in Myth Ra Narudu. The first portion identified an individual's family. The second was a given name, and the third indicated other social factors. Aside from a long form of their names, the Chiss also used shortened variants. For example, Myth Ra Narudu could be shortened to Thrawn. These short form names were also known as core names. For the sake of expediency, core names were conventionally used in all except the most formal situations. In a rare case of an outsider among the Chiss, the human Eli Vanto was given the standard three-part name, Eli Van Tu, which his shipmates reduced to the core name, Evant. The Chiss hailed from Scylla, a planet located in the so-called unknown regions of the galaxy. During the Imperial era, they were ruled by the government known as the Chiss Ascendancy. Despite their secrecy, one Chiss known as Myth Ra Narudu, aka Thrawn, became an officer in the Galactic Empire. Attaining the rank of Grand Admiral, he participated in the Imperial military's efforts to combat the early rebellion the years prior to Battle of Yavin. Shortly after the Battle of Yavin, former Senator Jahar Kassen acquired the services of several female Chiss mercenaries. During the Galactic Civil War, a Chiss female spy infiltrated the Empire as a human Imperial officer using fake skin. The Chiss species first appeared, although unidentified, in Heir to the Empire, a 1991 Star Wars Legends novel written by Timothy Zahn, as the first entry to the Thrawn trilogy. The species' name would later be revealed in The Visions of the Future, a 1998 Legends novel also written by Zahn, as a second entry in Star Wars The Hand of Thrawn duology. The Chiss became canon as they appear in the Secret Alliance's The Sixth campaign featuring the Star Wars Commander, a mobile game published by Disney Interactive that was released on August 21st, 2014. Though it was ultimately decided that he would be a human, a preliminary design of Agent Kallus, one of the antagonists of the canon animated television series Star Wars Rebels, depicted him as a member of the Chiss species. Eventually, the Chiss would appear in the series in the form of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Now, there is a ton more information on the Chiss with their culture, heritage, and way of life. So if you guys want a longer video going into more depth, hit the like button. If you like the content, check out these videos here and consider subscribing. May the Force be with you.